Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. Today guys, we're doing the painting on that Fiat 500. The wing and the bumper is getting painted today. So I'm going to get everything out. We're going to set up a gazebo in the middle and we're going to be painting the two parts, the wing and the bumper, that needs doing today, and then it could be drying over the weekend. Today's Friday, it could be drying over the weekend. Come back Monday. Am I open Monday? Is it bank holiday Monday? Might have to come back Tuesday. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, because of the we've got the Queen's funeral on Monday, so I think it's a bank holiday. No one works. Everyone's at home. I think that's what's going to happen. So yeah, it might have to come back Tuesday, and we'll have a look at the panels and see what they're like, and put them on the car. Fingers crossed. If it's no good, if we don't paint it right, it's going to the paint shop to get done correctly, and the shade, right, and blended into the doors and all the rest of it. So let's just have a go. I have got a new paint gun. I've got two new paint guns actually. One's for primer, and the other one is for base coat and lacquer. So we'll be using the new gun today as well. See how that goes, see how that performs. That could have an effect on it. The temperature, that could have an effect on the paint as well. All these things, might have a bit of an effect on the outcome of what it's going to look like. So we'll have to see how we go. Let's get into it. Before we do, everyone likes that ST, that Fiesta ST out the front, the black one. It is an incredible buy. Like, it come up, and I've been watching it over the last couple of weeks, and it just didn't go up too high. So I managed to win it at a great price and got it shipped all the way from Newcastle down to here for £300 to Essex. It's crazy money. I would never be able to do that with a trailer, with the fuel. So it's just mad. I've actually got some parts for that car now as well. Went out yesterday, got some bits and pieces, got the wheel that don't match. We'll get into that anyway, guys. But yeah, got the suspension, all the stuff like that. So yeah, it's just a case of just jumping in there. But we do need to get this Fiat 500 done first, because the new owner wants his car, and I don't blame him really, because it's a lovely little car. And we've also got to do this ST line at some point as well. We've really got to do that next. So we'll do a video on that next, after the Fiat 500, then this, then the ST. I think that's the way we're going to do it. So let's set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, guys, that's better. All the cars are out. All the bits and pieces have been just covered up and stuff as much as I can. I'm going to be doing it in the gazebo anyway, so it won't matter too much. Plus, I'm going to try, see how this goes. I'm going to put that fan in one of the windows of the gazebo, and hopefully it's going to pull, some of the air out of the gazebo where I'm spraying out the overspray, and I sort of just push it, and I have it this side of the door pushing outwards towards the outside. That's the plan. I'm going to see if it works. But before we do that, we need to get the panels prepped. Basically, I'm going to tape off this bracket. Just tape that off, cover that up, because I want to paint all around the bracket really to make sure that it's all covered. The other side is already sort of red and prepped and done, so don't really need to do that side. It's just this side. And then take off this. It's for the bonnet catch. Take that off. Take the indicator cover off. Take that off. And then just basically just prep the whole panel. Rub it all down. Rub it all back. Ready to receive the paint. And then we're going to, what I'm going to do on the bumper is I'm going to get some wet and dry. And I'm going to wet and dry the whole primer. Just make sure it's all flat. It looks really, really good as it is. But I still want to sort of flatten it off and sort of prep it back. So, yeah. It should give us a good finish. We will see, though. We will definitely see today. So let's get cracking. Let's prep the panels. Then I'll set up the gazebo. I've already got the box out. Need to get the roof and the covering. That's at the top there. We'll get it over. We'll set up, put the fan in. I've got to wet the floor as well. So that's got to be done. So yeah, I'll start getting prepped up. And let's do this. Let's go for it. So guys, yeah, the wing is prepped, the bumper is prepped. You can see I've just keyed it back, and there's a couple of areas that I've just gone a little bit more there and there. This one, like the lacquer peel was coming off a little bit, so I wanted to flat that right back and get that smooth and flat, which it is. And those two were just a couple of stone chips. I just wanted to get it a little bit down, a little bit further than what the rest of the panel is. But apart from that, yeah, it's ready. It's all been keyed up, you can see. Just sanded it all back, keyed it up, ready to receive the paint. The bumper is outside in the sunshine, drying out. So yeah, there we go. We'll wait for that to dry off a little bit, put it in the sunshine for a bit whilst we've set up the gazebo. The homemade paint shop. That's what it's going to be. But yeah, I think it's better to have a little, you know, a little gazebo, a little paint shop, a little area where you can do the painting, and then it just restricts the overspray and everything else inside the workshop. I don't want it all over. I don't want it everywhere, basically. So yeah, you know, the quicker I can set up my own paint shop, the better, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, that's probably going to happen a few months, probably next year now. But anyway, let's set up the temporary paint booth shop in here with the gazebo, and let's get cracking. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, as you can see, we have now got a paint spray booth, gazebo set up in the middle so that we can get these panels, the wing and the bumper painted on this Fiat 500. I've got the jetter out ready because I'm going to be wetting the floor all on the inside and around the edges of the outside as well, just to sort of dampen down the floor, keep the dust down as much as I can. I've also added a little bit extra to this one that I don't normally do, and that is I've included a fan that pulls it outwards. I'm going to cover the ST, move everything else, and then just cover up the ST just in case anything goes, the overspray goes on anything outside. But as you can see, yeah, so I just cut it into the window and it sort of draws it out. It will stay like that as we're painting. It can draw some of the overspray out of the tent and outwards into the outside, yeah. So, what do you think? I think that's a good idea. I think it's a great idea. Keep it on number one speed, and then that way it won't be as fast and it'll just gradually pull it out. I think that's a great idea. So yeah, there we go. Right, we are getting kind of close now. I'm going to start bringing the panels in, setting them up. I'm going to put one on the ladder, probably the wing on the ladder, set that up, take that down, hold that down in place, and then put the bumper on the trestles over here. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I'll get myself set up and then I'll come back to you once we're set, and we'll go for the we'll go for the spray. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, we are getting very close now. As you can see, I've wet all the floor and I've got the bumper set over there on the trestles and the wing set over here on the steps. I'm going to get a panel wipe, just wipe off, just again wipe it, just keep prepping, just wipe it all off, dust, get all that dust off. So panel wipe, then tack cloth as well, just keep going over it, just to double check. Like, you got all these dusty bits on there, it's all got to come off. So most of it's off, it's just the odd little bits and pieces. So yeah, we'll wipe it all down and then basically get it ready for paint. I've moved everything outside. I've put the truck and the Fiat 500 over there. I've covered up the ST there. So that's all covered up now. I'll give the floor again, just a quick run over with some more water, just to get that dust down, keep it down. And then we'll start to mix up some paint, which is this one here. So we'll mix that up with this, mix that together, and then we'll stick it in the new gun, which is this one here. So yeah, this is my old one, which was, you know, done all right for what it was really. Once you worked it out, it's only really about, this only cost about 15 quid. So this is a little bit more, which is good. So we'll knock up some paint and get ready. But I'll set you up in the spray booth with time lapse, so you can see me doing it. We'll stick the fan on, and away we go. So yeah, bear with me guys. Last little setup, last little prep, wipe down clean. I'll set you up on the tripod and we'll go for paint. So let's do this. Right, okay guys, we have got a hole where the fan should be because as you saw there, it fell twice and smashed, basically broke. So now it don't work. So my idea was very short-lived, basically But yeah, I got it done in the end. Got 3 coats of the base coat. So I'll quickly show you. It's been about 10 minutes now, so it's not that bad, but it's laid down really well. That gun is so much better than my other one. Yeah, mad. It's really, really nice. So now we've got to do is just got to get some lacquer over it, guys. And I think we should be good to go. So let's do 3 coats of lacquer. Probably 3, maybe 2, depends, because that gun is just, it lays it down so much better than my other one. So much thicker, so much better. So yeah, I'll clean it up and then I'll get some lacquer down, clear lacquer, and then we should be good to go. Job done. So let's keep going. Let's do this. Right, okay guys, so that's had now 3 coats of clear coat. Yeah, you can see that it's starting to, you know, it's just sort of bellowing out. It's been about 5 minutes. I've just cleaned the gun quickly. I just want to quickly, always try and clean it down as quick as I can. It just then that way it just gets rid of as much paint out the gun as you can, but you can still see it's a little bit sort of, yeah, a little bit over sprayy, but I think overall it's come out okay. I'm happy with it so far. Don't want to sort of be touching it or anything like that, but it looks all right, you know. It looks pretty good. It's not perfect, you know. I'd like it a little bit sort of flatter, like glass. It's not. It's still got a little bit of, you know, orange peel, but that's definitely manageable, doable. It's just, for me, whether or not the colour shade is going to be, yeah, good enough. So, like I said to you before, if it's not good enough, guys, it's going to the paint shop and it's being redone. And regardless of the cost, it's getting done. So yeah, it's just one of them things. Right, well, kind of we are there. With not much we can do now until Monday, Tuesday, because it is Bank Holiday Monday, I found out. And the place where I am, they don't open on bank holidays. So we won't be doing anything on Bank Holiday Monday. We will be back on Tuesday. So yeah, a real quick one today, but I thought, you know what, I've got to show what I'm doing and you know, so you can see what exactly is the process of each car. And this was just one of them processes that had to be done. So guys, that is going to be the end of today's video, and the end of the videos this week. So we're back Tuesday. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you then. Take care. See you soon.